Hey, Phil here. Welcome back to Playground Sessions YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you the verse to Halsey's new song, Without Me. And we're going to be looking at a special arrangement of this. This is the advanced level arrangement in our interactive app. And you know who arranged it? YouTuber The Theorist. He's got close to 1 million subscribers, and he does all sorts of great cover videos and arrangements of pop songs. So you got to check out his channel. Tap this card above to check him out. And take a listen to the section that we're going to be learning today. This is from his video on his channel. This is the verse. So I'm going to break this down for you one hand at a time. We're going to cover every note, rhythm, fingering, and all of that. Don't forget, this is an advanced level arrangement, so I might be flying through it to some of you. But don't forget that in the interactive app, we've got this song and every other song in different difficulty levels. So this is the Theorist's arrangement at the advanced level, but we've got intermediate and rookie level arrangements as well, so you can build your way up to his arrangement. All right, let's dig in. I'll start with the right hand first. The key signature for this arrangement is a whopping 6 flats. B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, and yes, C flat. That is never fun to see in music. We like to see that written as a B, right? But Bs are already accounted for in this key signature. They're all flat. So if we want to play this note, instead of adding a natural symbol to every B, we'll keep the flat pattern going and we'll add a flat to Cs. Okay? So 6 flats, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, and C flat. What key are we in? G flat major. The time signature here is cut common time. So we're in 4/4, but we're kind of feeling it in a halftime feel. Okay, so let's dig in. The right hand part is covering the vocal melody and also a good amount of harmony parts as well. When we add the left hand, you'll see that the bottom notes in our right hand part kind of play with the chords in the left hand to add a more full chord underneath the melody, which is being played by the top of our right hand. Okay, so we start with a dyad here, G flat and B flat. And then we open up to this E flat minor 7 chord. 2 quick 16th notes on D flat, and then we land on this D flat, A flat 5th here. So we go 4 E and a 1. G flat, and then back to this 5th, tie it into the next measure, and then we start our second phrase on the and of 1. 3 and 4, and here we have an E flat 5th, and then our first C flat. In the music it looks like a C, but don't forget C flats in the key signature. Alright, now we rest and we regroup to start our second phrase. G flat, A flat, next line down, a full E flat minor triad, E flat minor 7, and then a quick D flat, back down to this lower D flat 5th, G flat, and then the 5th again, very similar to the first phrase. And now the next coming phrase is very similar to the second phrase. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 3. Now we move up. 3 on E flat. And that, of course, is a pickup melody to the next section, which we won't be covering in this video, but which we do have in our interactive app. You can tap this card above, by the way, to start a free trial in the app. 30 days, no strings attached. So check it out up there. But anyways, those are all the notes and hand positions and fingers, and we talked a little bit about rhythms, but what I'd like to do now is try this at the slow tempo one time so we can practice these rhythms in time, but without the pressure of doing it at full speed just yet. So let's try it now at slow speed. Ready? And go! And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3. Now jump up. There we go. So 100% at the slow speed. We're doing great so far. And if you need some extra practice at that speed, please take it. Rewind and play it back as many times as you need. But when you are ready, what I'd like to do now is try this full tempo. Let's do it. 1, 2, set, go. Excellent job so far. Let's keep it moving right along and switch gears over to our left hand now. We'll talk about what the left hand's doing. There are 4 different chords in this section. We can see that by looking at the chord symbols right off the bat. E flat minor, G flat major 7, D flat, and A flat minor 7. The next 4 measures repeat the same chords. And the part that we're playing here within the measures actually almost repeats from the first 4 measures to the next 4 measures. But we have a little bit of subtle differences. So let's go over it. We'll start with the first measure, and we have a really cool rhythmic pattern here that we see throughout almost every one of these measures. And that is 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So we have a syncopated first half, 1 and 2 and then in this measure we have a rest on beat 3, and we're having an accent on beat 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay? That outlines an E flat minor chord. It's pretty bare on its own, but don't forget, we're doing stuff in the right hand as well. Okay, next measure, same rhythm, but we're opening up to play an octave and a fifth on G flat major 7, instead of playing a single note root like we did in the first measure. But then the rhythm stays the same. We have 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So we're playing a note on beat 3 instead of resting, but we still have that 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Next measure, we're going to move our position up to D flat, and we're going to outline this across an octave. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, now down to A flat, octave and a fifth. 1 and 2 and, this time is a little different. We're going to reach up to play a C flat, and then we're going to keep the 8th note rhythms going. Pinky drops to a low A flat, and then thumb plays an octave higher. Again, that measure goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so we're halfway down. Next phrase starts the exact same way as the beginning here. We go 1 and 2 and rest, 4. Now down to G flat major. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Up to D flat. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And then here we have A flat minor, different than the first time though. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So that kind of follows the pattern that we saw in the majority of the rest of these measures. Measure 4 in the section above, or measure 12 if you're looking at the measure numbers, if you're playing it in the interactive app, I should say. That is the outlier. That left-hand part kind of continues with the 8th notes, and it stretches you a bit further as well, right? That's worth practicing on its own. Okay, so do that a handful of times to get your hand comfortable with that motion. But otherwise, we have very similar rhythms throughout, and we have a pattern that we follow pretty strictly, which is nice. So let's go ahead and give this a shot now at our slow tempo. Ready, and go. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Awesome job. There we have it. Left hand 100% at the slow speed. So when you're ready, let's speed it on up to full tempo, and then we can wrap this video up together by putting the hands together. Okay, here's left hand full speed. 1, 2, set, go. All right, sweet, we got 100% in our left hand now as well. So we're almost done with this video, which means you've got to learn the next section, and the section after that, and the section before this. We got to put this whole song together. And remember, you can do it in the Playground Sessions interactive app. You won't have a video segment with me walking you through each part, but you'll have something even more valuable, which is real-time grading of your performance. The app spits up a score based on exactly what you played. You've got a lot of tools in the app to make learning a little easier and more fun. We've also got video lessons by Harry Connick Jr. We've got more arrangements by the Theorist as well. We've got videos by David Sides and a ton of stuff to check out in the app. So tap this card above that says, "What are you waiting for?" and open it in a new tab, because there's a ton to check out in the app and I know you're gonna love it. But we still got some work to do here, right? Let's put these hands together. We'll go slow at first, then we'll speed it up to end this video together. Let's jump back in. 2, set, go. All right, we got 100% with hands together at the slow speed, so we're very close to being completely done with this section, and that feels great, right? All right, when you're ready, let's try it. Let's speed it up. This is Halsey's new tune, Without Me, and this is the Theorist's advanced level arrangement. Here we go. 1, 2, set, go. We did it, guys. We got the verse down for Without Me, and thank you to the Theorist for this beautiful arrangement. And guys, fans of the Theorist, make sure you subscribe to our channel here, because we're gonna be doing stuff on a monthly basis. We're taking one of his arrangements and putting it into our interactive app, and we're making a YouTube tutorial like this one every month. Until then, I'm Phil, and I'll see you guys on the next video lesson.
The features you saw on screen today can be at your fingertips with the Playground Sessions app. Co-created by music legend Quincy Jones, Playground teaches the piano with interactive feedback and gaming features, all while using your favorite songs. Alright guys, I'm Phil. Hit subscribe so I can see you for the next video.